Hello, I'm Helen Profiter from the Frederick County Office of Economic Development. Every year, our division hosts an annual business reception to honor businesses in our community. This year, we honored companies who have introduced new technologies or new products to further enhance their operations. In conjunction with the ceremony, several videos were produced which highlight the daily operations of these facilities. In partnership with our county executive and county council, it is my privilege to present to you this year's honorees.
Since 1996, we've been providing network security solutions to Fortune 1000 and the federal government. We've grown the company to over 60 employees, and Frederick was a natural move from us from Montgomery County. It put us close to major markets of the Dulles Tech Corridor, DC, and Baltimore. We've been very happy here, and all roads lead to Frederick. We are really innovators in cybersecurity applications to help customers operate in the new world order where there's little or no security, especially when you get into the cloud and when you're trying to work with your international partners. We do a lot of international business. We have presence in Brazil and also in the Netherlands and in the Middle East and Israel. So that's really what we strive for. And we have a very robust custom manufacturing facility to help customers when they can't find exactly what they want. When off the shelf is not good enough, they'll come to us, and we have this ability to hear what they need and then manufacture it and deploy it all over the world. We moved here in 1998, and we really couldn't find what we wanted in south of here down the 270 corridor. So Frederick has given us the ability to create a company, grow a company, hire from the local community. We were concerned about moving out here because we didn't know if the kind of talent was going to be available that we were looking for. But what we found when we got here is the engineers that we hired, the security engineers and professionals, had moved out even further long ago, and they were getting tired of driving to DC and Tyson's Corners and those places. So we had no problem finding good qualified help. We've always been about creating jobs. That's been our #1 mantra. So we want to increase our design and engineering capabilities. We want to add more capabilities to our manufacturing. Not a lot of people are doing manufacturing in Maryland, particularly in Frederick, so we're one of those few. And we want to add to our professional services. So I think that will help us move the company into the next phase, and we're looking for a pretty aggressive growth pace over the next few years. Frederick's got a very vibrant community. I really like the downtown area. We get visitors from all over the world, and I have a lot of fun taking them down to the downtown area for dinners. There's always something going on, and Frederick's engulfed with history, and it's always fun to talk about it.
OHLHA is a nonprofit public service organization that's in the business of accrediting laboratories and laboratory-related services for the purpose of making sure the tests are done properly, so decisions about product quality and safety are done right. So we're helping out the marketplace, make sure that buyers are getting what they want and what their safe products and quality products. Helps the community at large, frankly, in indirect ways, obviously. Safe food, safe drinking water, medicines are properly rated. That's a key issue for us, I think, that we want to make sure that the world works well based on our contribution of making sure tests are done properly. The association's plan is to continue to provide first-class service, high-quality place to work, a lot of decent professional jobs. I think we still have room here to hire good people. We're also thrilled, frankly, to draw on graduates from Hood College, University of Maryland, and get people from Pennsylvania schools, and it's been really good. Thought this is an ideal location, reasonable real estate, services were fine, close by reasonable hotels. We can host our training courses here. We have first-class real estate space, and it's reasonably priced. The 3 major airports being really easy to reach has been really good for us because we travel a lot. It's a great place for raising kids, got good schools. It has everything that we need in terms of our business here, and I think it's very conducive to raising families, which is, I think, important for our staff.
We're a stem cell manufacturing company, but we don't see stem cells just as tools for basic research. We actually see them as technologies. So stem cells are going to be at the center of a field called regenerative medicine, which is promising to revolutionize healthcare and actually cure instead of just treat diseases. And what we do is we supply stem cells in formats that enable product development and enable people, therapeutic companies, to put stem cells into tomorrow's healthcare products. We take more of an approach where stem cells we look at as technologies, more like microchips. And these are materials that need to be manufactured, which is what we do, to certain quality specifications in consistent, robust, and reproducible formats. And then we give them to people in formats to, again, incorporate them into technologies. We've been selling these stem cells for 2 years now, and we've already shipped to 11 different countries. And we're hoping to be in many more from there. So what's really critical is, in order to get this company off the ground, is actually high risk. And me and my founder, we put our own money into it. And we could not have gotten this off the ground in Frederick without without FITCI, the Frederick Innovative Technology Center, right? We were able to come in, demonstrate the business model, demonstrate that these products are even needed. And without having to go out and raise millions of dollars in capital. Frederick, Maryland is a kind of a niche technology cluster in the field of cell manufacturing. And that's actually really unique for this area. You've got the Life Technologies, the Lonzas, the MedImmunes, AstraZenecas of the world that are here. And there's a very rich talent base. And then on the outside of this, I mean, Frederick is really a good place to live. And so when I look for jobs, I like to balance the work-life balance, the high tech with a good life. And actually, Frederick is a really nice balance of that.
Well, our business started many years ago with the translation of one word. The word was Pathfinder, and it was ironic because my wife and I started the business together and we were trying to find our way. Many years later, we're a business of 1,000 people, and we located to Frederick for the sense of community and the wonderful atmosphere in town. We got started in the basement of our house. My wife Julie and I started the business with an idea to help businesses go global on the internet. It was called the World Wide Web after all, so we saw a need for companies to be able to communicate to their customers in other languages on the internet, and it was born with that idea. Well, we are a technology-focused company, so we use a variety of internet technologies, both websites, applications, handheld, mobile, you name it. Our business is actually enabling those for other customers. So anyone here in Frederick who's using these kind of tools in any different language other than English, we're supporting that. Our vision's built around creating a brand with a basis of a sense of purpose on opportunity. So we create opportunity for staff and for the company as a whole to grow. If we ask, what are we trying to accomplish? We're trying to accomplish a brand that is founded in that is respected, that's known throughout the industry and throughout the world for trust and being able to deliver to customers' expectations day in, day out. Our plans for the future are to continue to grow here in Frederick and internationally. We're 1,000 people now. We expect to triple that over the next 3 to 5 years. We came to Frederick nearly 20 years ago, and it's the sense of community, the vibrancy here in downtown, the support of economic development. It's just fantastic to have a business here in Frederick. Our employees enjoy working here. It's a great place.
This farm is called Glenview. It's named after the first Holstein dairy cow that sold for $1 million that Gene Yeager, our partner in this venture, bred. Our business is a dairy farm. We have 3 robotic milkers. We milk about 180 cows, and our baby cows are on automatic feeders as well. So when our cows want to be milked, they go into the little robotic milking area, and they have transponders that the computer reads around their neck, and that tells the milker which cow it is and where to position the milkers to put it on. It can actually detect a problem with a bad quarter, or if a cow isn't eating right, it detects all that information and puts an alarm up on the computer screen for us to go look at that cow before a major problem has developed. We know what the cows are producing every day. Before we had them, we could tell, by looking at a cow, you could tell about what she's milking, but to know the exact weight, we'd only know about once a month when we tested milk. We have solar on the roofs of the building to help create our own electricity. We also collect all the rainwater from the dairy cow roof and recycle it, and it is used in the barn as well. Our goals here at Glenview are to be productive, self-efficient, sustainable, and just take advantage of the things that Earth does provide. Located here in the Frederick County, it's a farming and dairy area. A lot of businesses in the area, a lot of fellow registered Holstein business breeders in the area. The weather, the business location, the machinery dealers, custom guys to help do cropping. It's just a nice area to live in.
Our community prospers when businesses like these take on new ideas. Congratulations to all of our award winners, and thank you to all of the businesses in Frederick County for selecting Frederick as your location to try new ideas and grow our economic vitality.